Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Mendez, and I'm here to present the business ideas for team number one. Now, before we get into the actual ideas, we kind of want to talk about the process that we use to come up with these ideas. So following the standard procedure, each of our team members came up with 5 of their own business ideas individually, which we then came together as a group and we pulled together all of our ideas. From there, we kind of had a long discussion. We kind of each presented our ideas and basically described how they would work. From there, we created like a master list where we kind of went down the list and we ultimately chose 5 that we felt would work the best for this project in particular. Before we get into each idea individually and talk about the details of how each will work, we do have a quick overview of all 5. And we've kind of named them as such. We have the oil changing service, the noise canceling headphones for sleeping, the first aid subscription loop box, the battery powered cooler, and the nail salon subscription service. To begin with, we have the oil change service. So what we were kind of thinking with this one is maintenance on your car is kind of something people don't really have on their mind at all times, but it's something that is also very important because if your car breaks down, that's kind of your only mode of transportation, and it's something we rely on heavily. So kind of our mentality for this is you have sort of like an app where you post yourself up for needing an oil change, and then from there, the service will contact some kind of mechanic or expert who would then come to where you are and help you with the oil change. And then from there, it'll also remind you when your next oil change is needed. So you kind of keep on top of those and don't, fall behind on your car maintenance. The next idea we came up with was the noise canceling headphones designed for sleeping. So the idea with this is for people who kind of need more like ambient noise, or like maybe they like to listen to music while they fall asleep, but perhaps the bulkiness of headphones are too uncomfortable, and maybe even earbuds tend to be somewhat uncomfortable as you're trying to sleep. So what this would be is headphones that are just extremely comfortable. We're thinking kind of like a padded design where you can even lay on your side or on your stomach, however you like to sleep, where the headphones themselves don't interfere with that process, and then they would cancel out all the noise around you, and you can either listen to music or ambient noises that come with the device. So basically just designed to be super comfortable, high quality headphones that also cancel noise. Our next idea is a first aid loop box. Now, for those of you who don't know, loop boxes are kind of this new thing where customers subscribe for once a month to receive a package, and inside the package there's usually like types of goodies or toys or comics or whatever, and they kind of accumulate over time. So we felt that instead of having something superfluous, we would have something more useful, like first aid supplies. So basically, you always have the first aid supplies there when you need them, which sometimes people get injured and they're looking for a Band-Aid and they can't find any, and then it's really inconvenient to go and find one. So in this case, the first aid actually comes to you. So once a month, you get your little package. Usually comes with some type of product designed for first aid, so Band-Aids, Neosporin, and all that kind of stuff. Our next idea is the battery-powered cooler. So with this idea, there's no ice required, which is probably the most inconvenient part of the cooler. In this way, it would be lightweight, compact. The battery will be removable, rechargeable, so it's totally portable, basically. What this allows you is you have more room to put stuff that you want in there, so more room for drinks, more room for things you want to stay cold. Without the need of ice, the stuff wouldn't get quite as wet. Sometimes you reach for a can of soda and it's soaking wet. So basically, it keeps your stuff cool without the need of ice, and ultimately makes it more portable.
Our 5th idea is a nail salon subscription service. So basically, customers could sign up for the subscription and they would get the services at a discount. They would get one service a month. They could go in and get additional services at a discount as well, but it would cost extra. If they don't use their services during that month, then it would roll over to the next month. They could also add on other services when they come in for additional cost. The nice thing is that obviously it's discounted, and then also the convenience of budgeting. Basically, like Jay said in the beginning, what we did as a group is we talked about everything, shared our ideas, and then we narrowed it down to the ideas that we felt were more manageable and also profitable. The discussion allowed us to also expand upon our ideas and figure out how to better achieve the ideas. So as we're all learning, entrepreneurship is a mindset. So using the Lean Startup and also the readings and class discussions and everything, we are learning that mindset. So basically, to come up with our ideas, we looked at problems and found solutions so that we could figure out what the customers want and what they're willing to pay for as quickly as possible. So we're going to have to test these ideas and, adapt them if we need to and grow them. Basically work as a team to do this whole project. And hopefully it'll turn into something great. So if you guys have any questions, just let us know, and thank you for letting us share our ideas.